All right, I'll be there in just a second. All right, this is 24 CR 287, State of Kansas versus Christopher Hollis. Party state appearances, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Larry Marchinsky on behalf of the state of Kansas.
May it please the court, Mr. Hollis appears via Zoom and by and through counsel, J. Houston Bales.
All right. And the parties thought maybe this is the prime case for trial, but the parties thought that they had a plea. Is that correct?
That is correct, Judge.
All right. Well, when do you state the plea agreement, please?
Your Honor, it's my understanding Mr. Hollis is prepared to enter a plea of guilty to count 2 interference with law enforcement, Class A non-person misdemeanor. In exchange, the state has agreed to dismiss count 1. In regards to an agreed to disposition, the state has agreed to recommend the court impose a 6-month underlying sentence, suspended to probation. The state has no objection to Mr. Hollis. Our biggest concern or debate was how we could transfer Mr. Hollis's probation to Oklahoma. He's a resident of Oklahoma, has been when this happened and during the entire pendency of the case. So the state has no objection to transferring. However, we can make that happen for him. And then Mr. Hollis has just agreed in regards to contact to abide by any existing court orders. They're going through domestic. That's kind of dealing with all of that now. The state's not requesting any no contact orders or anything like that. Just that the court order, he comply with any existing outstanding court orders as related to contact with Ms. Hollis. And I believe that's all I have for you, sir.
Okay. I'm coming on this through the courtroom, and I'm not seeing Mr. Hollis on the screen anywhere.
Uh-oh. He was in the breakout room with us. That's no good.
We'll find him, Judge.
Okay.
Might have accidentally dropped out of the meeting instead of just dropping out of the room.
Oh, he's there now. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, there he is. Okay. Mr. Hollis, can you hear me? Can you go ahead and unmute? Yeah.
Yes, I can hear you, Judge.
Okay. Now I can't see you though.
All day, it's kind of been like that, where if he unmutes himself, for some reason, his video drops out.
I haven't had. I've gotten away from the Zoom because of all this struggle. Just okay. I've got to be able to talk to him. I've got to be able to see him. So
All right, here you have to click. Yeah.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
yes, I can. Very good.
All right.
All right. I don't think you were with us a second ago when the attorney. All we did was the attorneys made an announcement. You weren't with us? Is that true?
No, I just had gotten out of the room.
No problem.
I was.
Okay.
It said it was.
I can repeat myself, Your Honor, if you want me to.
Yeah. Let's just do it that way. I called the case earlier. This is the prime case for jury trial. The attorneys advised they've got a plea agreement. Mr. Marcinski, will you state that plea agreement, please?
Yes, Your Honor, thank you. The state's belief is that Mr. Hollis is prepared to enter a plea of guilty to count 2, guilty or no contest, but guilty to count 2, interference with law enforcement. In exchange for that plea, the state has agreed to dismiss count 1. In regards to disposition, the state has agreed to recommend the court consider a 6-month underlying sentence, that sentence be immediately suspended to a term of probation. It is the state's belief that Mr. Hollis has lived in Oklahoma when this happened and the entire pendency of this case. So I have no objection to him being able to transfer his probation to Oklahoma, or however we can make that work for him. And then in regards to contact, the agreement is that he would just abide by any currently existing court orders. The state is not requesting a no contact as part of this case, but only that the court just impose a probation condition that he comply with other existing court orders from their domestic case, which again is based out of Oklahoma.
All right. Is that a correct statement of the plea agreement, Mr. Bales?
Yes, Judge.
All right. Mr. Hollis, you've heard the announcement of the attorneys. Is that what you want to do? Plea, interference charge, and with those recommendations?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And the other count would be dismissed. Before I can accept your plea, I need to go over your rights with you. And if you need me to repeat anything about your rights or explain anything to you, just let me know. I'll be happy to do that. Okay.
All right.
As we go through this, if at any point in time you need to speak in private with your attorney, let me know. I can make that happen. Okay.
Yes.
All righty. First of all, I need to go over the maximum penalty with regard to count two. The maximum penalty with regard to interference with law enforcement as charged in count two is up to 1 year in the county jail and up to a $2,500 fine. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have the right to a trial in this matter. You can request a trial to a jury, and I think you know that because it's set for jury trial next week. At trial, the witnesses must testify in open court and in your presence. You have the right to have your attorney cross-examine any witnesses appearing to testify against you. You may present evidence on your own behalf and subpoena witnesses if you wish, but you're not required to do that. You have the right to either testify or not testify, whatever you decide. You are presumed innocent of these charges before the court or a jury can find you guilty. Your guilt must be proven by the state beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand all of these rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that by entering a guilty plea or no contest plea to count two, that you're waiving your right of trial to a jury or a judge.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you're waiving the requirement that you be found guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Have you had plenty of time to fully discuss this case and your plea with your attorney?
Yes.
Are you satisfied with his legal services?
Yes, I am.
You understand any agreement with regard to sentencing recommendations? It's not binding on the court. I could sentence you anything up to the maximum penalty if I thought that was fair. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Other than the plea agreement, has anyone promised you anything or threatened with anything to get you to plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
To the charge made in count two, interference with law enforcement, how do you plead?
No contest.
All right. What would be the state's evidence if this were to proceed to trial, Mr. Marcinski?
Your Honor, it would be the state's evidence that it believes it could show that on about the 24th day of October in 2024, outside the schools down in Caldwell, Kansas, that Mr. Hollis arrived in Caldwell with the intent of wanting to see his children. At that time, there was a PFA in effect out of the state of Oklahoma. That led to locals at the school calling for law enforcement assistance because of Mr. Hollis's presence. He got angry, essentially refused to leave, and ultimately, when they decided that they were going to detain him or force him to leave as a result of the outstanding PFA at that time, he actively physically resisted arrest, had to be wrestled to the ground in order to gain compliance. So the state's interference would be that when they had decided to arrest him for this possible PFA violation, that he actively resisted arrest for a few minutes.
All right. Mr. Bales, do you believe that would be the state's version of events through evidence if this were to proceed to trial?
Yes, Judge.
All right. Do you agree, Mr. Hollis?
Yes, it happened at the park, not the school, but yeah, that's that.
Okay. Still in Sumner County?
Yes, sir.
All right, very
Yes,
good.
sir.
Thank you. All right, based on the statements, I'll find that the plea has been voluntarily, intelligently entered, and a factual basis for it. I'll accept that a judge him guilty as alleged in count two. I'll dismiss count one pursuant to plea agreement. Do you, Mr. Hollis or Mr. Bales, either of you know of any legal reason why the court should not now impose sentence?
No, Judge.
No.
Okay. Does the state have any further recommendations?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Mr. Bales, anything else to present on behalf of the defendant?
Mr. Hollis is very sorry for his actions, Judge. It won't happen again. And like we were saying, we believe that he and his former partner have been working through this domestic issue. We don't expect this is going to reoccur. We would join in the state's recommendations.
Very good. Mr. Hollis, do you wish to make a statement on your own behalf and or present any evidence in mitigation of punishment?
No, Your Honor.
Yeah, I'll follow the plea agreement. It'll be the order of judgment. This court, you be sentenced to a 6-month county jail controlling sentence. I'll grant immediate probation for a period of 1 year, standard terms and conditions of probation. I will authorize a transfer to Oklahoma. That, of course, requires that Oklahoma accept it. I don't know why they wouldn't, but sometimes I suppose that could happen. It's at least possible. So I'll authorize it. I need to take the issue. I don't know if I do actually or not. Are you appointed, Mr. Bales?
I am, Judge, but because it was a misdemeanor case from the beginning, it's not technically a bids case. So I don't know how your jurisdiction handles appointed counsel fees.
Oh, well, it's like any other. It's just the bill is either paid, it's paid by the county. The county will pay you, but the question is reimbursement. Are you employed right now, Mr. Hollis?
No, I'm not at this moment.
Okay.
I lost my job when I was in jail,
Okay.
and
But you look young and able-bodied. You probably are employable, I would guess.
yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
What's your
Very able. Do
what's your
what?
what do you do for a living?
Well, there's not much I can't do. I'm a jack of all trades. I can weld, I can fit, I can do a lot. Right now, it's just finding a place that's hiring. But I think that there's going to be some jobs opening up at a few factories down here. So I'm gonna go today and start applying for them.
Okay, excellent. Good luck with that. And Mr. Bales, do you have a ballpark figure on attorney's fees?
Um, Probably about $300 right now, Judge.
Okay. I'll order them to pay attorney's fees, and if after at least 90 days you've paid all the case off, including the attorney's fees, and there's not been any other violations, I'll authorize early release on probation. So give you some incentive to get that done.
Thank you.
You bet. And good luck with the job search and getting back into all that. And uh, so I'm ordered to pay those attorney's fees. You may appeal the sentence if you feel it's imposed contrary to law, and you have 14 days from today with which to do that. And a court-appointed attorney if you can't afford to hire an attorney. Mr. Beveridge, tell him what he needs to do. You will need to come in and sign up on probation in person. I know that's for sure. And then they'll work on the transfer and we'll see where we go from there. Mr. Beveridge, tell him what he needs to do for me, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Hollis, you know where we're at. If you
Yes,
could
sir.
just give me a call or call our office and we'll get you scheduled to come and see us, okay?
All right, that sounds good.
You have the number, right?
Yes. If not, I can call the court, can't I? Like hold on, let me see. I got a pen. If not,
Yeah, just
I-
give him the number so we
I'll
don't
give
get all that.
Yep, let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
620-399-1006. Just hit extension 0. That'll take you to the secretary and she'll schedule you.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. I will call the jury off then. That was my last one. Anything else I need to take up before we leave?
Nothing on behalf of the state of Kansas, Your Honor. Thank you.
Nothing from defense, Judge. Thank you.
All right, very good. This hearing is concluded.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, that's over. Really need much more. I don't know how to end it. How do I end it?